to today's bedtime crime. In this episode, we're going to talk about Juliet Hulme and Hallman-Parker, the two teenage girls that committed a horrific crime. In the early 1950s, Christchurch, New Zealand was a peaceful city where two teenage girls formed an intense and close friendship. Juliet Hulme and Hallman-Parker. The both girls had love for literature and writing, and their bond was often considered really obsessional. Juliet Hulme, originally from the UK, was born on October 28, 1938, and moved to New Zealand with her family members in 1948. Her father was a psychiatrist that worked in the University of Canterbury as a rector. Hallman-Parker, on the other hand, was born on May 26, 1938, and came from a modest background, but her parents were really supportive. Herbert Ripper and Hallman-Parker lived with Pauline's mom, Honora Parker, and the parents were not really married, but no one didn't really know about it. It was a family secret. The girls' parents worked as gardener and housekeepers in the University of Canterbury, and the girls met at school. The both girls' friendship was marked by shared imagination, and they both had love for fantasies, writing, and they dreamed of going to New York or Hollywood. The girls' intense friendship caused concern in Pauline's parents, thinking they were engaged in some kind of sexual relationship, and homosexuality at the time was considered a mental illness. Despite being really concerned, they let both girls hang out together. And Pauline would even spend summer times in Holmes' house, and when she left, Juliet felt ill and depressed. Everything was fine until Juliet's mom had an affair, which led to her divorce from her husband, and in this condition, Henry Holmes decided to go back to the UK and sent Juliet to South Africa to live with some family members. Pauline also decided that she wants to go to South Africa with Juliet, but of course her parents, especially her mom, disapproved of the girls' friendship, saying it was too obsessional and perhaps dangerous. Honora Parker, Pauline's mom, decided that she wanted to limit the girls' contact, and the girls felt betrayed and paranoid because they were being separated from their most important connection. The girls' friendship grew more strained, and feelings of resentment and anger boiled beneath the surface. On the afternoon of June 22, 1954, after tea in a kiosk in Victoria Park, the two girls lured Honora Parker into Christchurch Port Hill, an area popular for walks and picnics. Under the guise of a friendly outing, the girls tricked her into agreeing to go. Once there, they attacked her with a brick that was put in an old stocking. She was struck multiple times, and there were injuries to her head, face, and her neck. After they were done, they hid the brick nearby and went back to the kiosk and told everybody that Honora had fallen and she needed help. The murder scene was gruesome. Honora Parker's body was found in the bush, evidence of a savage and carefully planned attack. The two girls had intended to kill her to eliminate what they saw as an obstacle to their friendship and to maintain their bond without anyone's interference. Their motive appeared driven by their intense emotional attachment and their desire for independence from Honora's controlling presence. After this crime, the both girls were quickly arrested, and their case attracted national and international attention. The both girls at 15 and 16 stood trial for manslaughter, and the court proceedings revealed really disturbing details about their friendship. The two girls had invented their own religion and had their own perception of morality, and they thought they're beyond the law. After that, they were convicted of manslaughter, and they were sentenced to serve 5 years of juvenile detention. After serving their sentences in New Zealand, Hallman-Parker's life took dramatically different paths. Holme changed her name to Anne Perry and moved to the UK, and there she reinvented herself as a respected author, especially known for her Victorian-era detective novels. In her years later, she showed remorse for what she had done, reflecting on the effect it had on her own life. She became a prolific writer, writing so many bestsellers and award-winning books, but her history remained a shadow over her reputation. Her changes surprised many, moving from a convicted murderer to a respected author who sought redemption and peace. Following Upon her release from prison, Hallman-Parker was also given new identity as Hilary Nathan. She spent some time in New Zealand before being able to move for England. And after that, from at least 1992, we know that she was living in a small village and running a children's writing school. As an adult, she became a devout Roman Catholic, and she never spoke to the press, but she showed strong remorse in a statement that was released to her sister in 1996, saying that she had committed a really horrific crime and she was trying to repay by keeping away from people for the last 40 years. On April 10, 2023, Juliet Hulme or Anne Perry passed away, and Hallman-Parker is still living her quiet life. So, what do you think about this case? Do you think the justice was served or not? Please tell me in the comments, and if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye!